So, again, we, wake up, we go to sleep, things like that. Today's grocery shopping day, so it's still the first. Bought some meats like salmon, uh, ribeye, New York strip. They had four for like 12 or one for like 9, so I got the four for 12. Um, got some tilapia. Might fry that up later. Put just a little salt and pepper. Maybe some garlic out there. Fry that up later. Um, the salmon was pre-made. They had honey pepper, which is different, right? And then something else. Sorry. What was it? I don't know. I don't know if it's right. But anyway, now all that costs almost $100, right? Over $100, right? I got some chips, potato chips, right? Why? Because they're easy to eat, right? Right. And I'm watching Playboy, of course. The pretty ladies on Playboy, right? But I don't want to write them like in the bodyguard, right? You don't contact nobody you don't know, right? Personally, right? And even if you do know them, they're celebrities, you're not, right? You would keep that on what they call the download, right? Even if you were with one, right? Unless she gives you permission, but then this is a tricky subject. Because how do you say, oh, I slept with this person, but I'm not supposed to tell? Right? But some women want discretion. Some fun. No real commitment or anything. Now, the problem was, like I said, if the guys think I'm gay, but I'm trying to date women, right, whether I strike out or not, I'm still trying to date women, right? Now, I'm trying to wait till I'm a certain age, at least, before I actually go all the way with one. Right? There's a reason for that, called knocking the girl up and not even knowing. See, I wasn't trying to fuck Connie, just invite her to the dance, right? For example, right? But, again, right? Brian got in trouble because he cheated on her before it was her boyfriend, right? So if I'm not your boyfriend, even if I'm with a bunch of women, I'm not cheating on you personally, right? If you understand, right? But if your boyfriend cheats on you, you need a rebound, right? Here I am, come get it. Right. There's issues there, right? Then you don't need to deny something that I'm saying happened as one of 3 hypotheticals, right? If I lost an hour of time in the salon, right? And how do I know? I'm going to see a damn movie, motherfucker, and I missed the time for the movie, right? I know you're lying now. At least not the salon. Anything else don't matter to me, right? Not worried about it all, right? I think going to the restaurant to have sex with your wife or your staff, right? Or your waitresses, right? So they are my kind of girls, right? If so, I don't say nothing, I just eat and leave, right? Gotta eat your roots in the city, but as far as that part of it, right? Are you gonna go my way? Like Lenny Kravitz says, right? But I got to know is, are you gonna go my way? But if I can impersonate people, it don't mean I'm gonna try and seduce Lisa Bonet because that's Benny's girlfriend or something. She's motherfuckers. Right. I don't do that shit. Because I don't even know how, right? To seduce women, right? I didn't learn that part, right? Growing up. I'm trying to wait for a woman, like, you know, who wants to wait for marriage, right? But doesn't have an issue. Like, Lisa Baker's problem was her dad was molesting her at some point, either between 14 to 15, right? But can't go all the way with her because she's still a virgin until she's 16, right? Well, the man's doing what's called grooming her, right? To have sex with him instead of me, right? Well, I'm all confused. I don't want to get her pregnant, stupid, right? But I also know she has an evil dad at home, right? Who, right? Is trying to get with his own daughter, right? Who obviously don't care whether she's biologically his or not either. So what you gonna do, right? You're caught between doing a moral thing, which is wait for marriage, or Bob or Cherry, so her dad don't get it right. Now the problem is, though, I don't remember sex, Lisa. So I'm on the outside, right? Trying to. But I don't know if I put it in or not, right? But all Dad would have to do is be in the woods and try to shoot my ass, right? Over it, right? If he's a hunter type too, right? But then why didn't I die? Because he would shoot Lisa too, right? God is sparing me and Lisa, I guess. I don't know. Now, I remember one time we were doing it behind the shed, right? And she let me get to almost home plate, right? But I don't remember if I went inside of her or not, right? I'm trying, right? Not saying that, right? But we're doing it against the wall, right? And we're trying to go all the way, but she's want me to hold back, so I'm also hold back. I don't know what to do, right? It ain't that I don't want her either, it's just that, she's confused by his behavior. And I'm the young man who she's supposed to be with, who's of her age. Her dad is old enough to marry her mom and have a child with her, even if she's not the look like child they want her to. But what she is a recessive gene child, right? Meaning he didn't want to look into the DNA part, right? Which might reveal she's his, right? That's how you know he's a sick dad, right? Like Joyce Meyer's dad, I heard, he even offered her to a sheriff who was tempted to take him up on the offer, right? That's the problem if you're around the wrong kind of people who won't help you really deal with it, right? And that's why some people are saying we gotta start talking about this shit, right? Because you're not wanting to stop it, right? Now, the only way my stepdaughter can wake me up, though, is if Daphne or Sal coached her, right? Not me, right? But if she did, I brought her back to her mama, because I know better. I don't care if I remember it or not. I'll tell you what I would do if she came there or not. Bring her back to her mom, right? Ask her who should have that. Because like with Lisa, I know either dad or mom showed her that. My grandma. If she says grandma showed her that, dad or mom did, right? And coach should have said grandma, right? But Daphne wouldn't want that. Well, she no. But who would? Sal too and Travis both, right? Even I know that, Sal. You would want to say grandma if I asked her who showed her that, right? And that will be part of coaching her too, right? What he does after he shares that, he doesn't do that, right? But see, maybe Daphne does know. I wasn't trying to find her, right? And she ain't worried about it. She can do something about it, right? It's Sal who can't. But she would have to catch me in the act licking her. Or again, going down to her crotch area, right? Which I might get it plain or not, right? But I'm giving you a good reason for it, called potty training. And if she's in there with her mom all night and she's supposed to be peeing, right? Or taking a shower with you as other options, right? You're not going to think the child wants sex with you if you're a good man, right? At all. She don't know about sex yet. Dumbass, really. Unless you're coaching her into it. So, worse than how? I don't think even the computer will be that stupid. But the real problem is, it don't matter if it was that or not, right? It creates the illusion, right, that someone knows something about it they're not supposed to know about it, right? That if Daphne caught me in that act, she could go to the police, right? So why wouldn't she if she caught me in the act, right? She couldn't catch me in the act with that shit, right? I wouldn't do it. I don't care what the issue was with the daughter. But I do have a right to make sure she don't need something to eat, drink, or pee, or shower, right? Those things are normal things between stepparents and stepchildren as well. If you marry someone, right, you have to teach her to tie her shoes. You got to teach her to get dressed in the morning, right? For school, right? Mm-hmm. And she either takes a shower at night or in the morning, right? Those are your options, right? And you got to teach her all that. Every parent does, right? But you don't want to believe me because they diagnosed me with schizophrenia work related. It's not movie related, fool. Not Norman Bates, right? Schizophrenic, right? Plus, there's the fairy tale kind, right? Where you're a positive person, right? And then there's the negative kind where you're a demonic person. And you would go murder everybody. You do have those different types of schizophrenics too. Which do you think I am? The murder type or the fairy tale type? The fairy tale type. Right. Uh-huh. But anyway, you figure out what you want. I will too.